Alright guys, this is Jerry Bro here. So it's like 4:05 in the morning right now, and I can't sleep or shit. I've been watching YouTube like for the past, I don't know, 5 hours? Yeah, sounds about right, 5 hours. And I decided to do a video. And it's gonna be about Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Vanguard. Which is better, and which I think majority of people can probably agree with me on. Now I play both games, so I really can give my opinion on both games. I can't be like, I don't know about Vanguard, but I do know about this on Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I can give my opinion on both games. So, let's start with the first topic. The game itself. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is basically, of course, it could be two-player teams, whatever. Um, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was when the game first hit America in the 2000s, if I'm correct. I think, yeah, because I was like, I think 6 years old when the first starter deck dropped. Am I? Yeah, I think I was. So the game's been around for a really long time, and it's been improving. I guess as time games have changed. First it was just fusions, and then it was rituals. Well, fusion and rituals, and then fusion became bigger with the GX series and synchros, and then XZs, and now it's pendulum summons. So the game has been out for quite a while. Um, Now Vanguard, on the other hand, honestly, I can't. I don't even know when the first I started. I joined the game when Limit Break was a thing, so I know it came out probably. I think the game started in '06. I think I don't know. Um, I just don't. That's the only thing I don't know about the two games when they started. But with Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard first started with just it's a basic game, the mechanics, everything. And then season 2 came out, and we started learning about limit breaks and cross rides. And season 3, break rides came out, break rides, and I guess reverse, you can say. And then Legion 4, which is only for Japan, but is coming to America soon, is Legion. And then, but like I said, for Japan, is G Unit is next, and then I don't know what the next seasons are at. We just know that G Unit is coming out soon. But anyway, on to the next one. Which game is more is cheaper money wise? Let's just put it this way, money wise. Which game would I prefer? I prefer Vanguard. Now I'm gonna tell you this why. Vanguard is cheaper, for the sole purpose is that unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard has a ban list. It has a ban list, but it's not like a ban list like Yu-Gi-Oh, where like the entire like 40, 50, 30 cards for like per clan or in general is banned. No. The only thing that I've ever seen banned are starters. And I think probably yeah, and that's what's his name? I think what's his name? Is it Barkle? Yeah, Barkle. And for the Royal Paladins, and recently was for the Kagero Lizard Soldier Conroe. And I think Descendant, who's a grade 3 for Narcomies, is at you can only run 3 copies. I think yeah, 3 copies. But anyway, unless they changed that, I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with that. I just know about the Conroe. But anyway, the only thing expensive out there right now is duos. That is the most expensive deck out there. Now that's if you're getting SPs. If you're getting triple rares, they're like 20 a pop. I think they're 20. I'm not that sure. Kageros, which is out right now. Break rides are like 20 out of 30. Rebirth is like 15 to 20, I think. And you need like 4 of each, and then of course you need the perfect guards, which usually it doesn't really matter what perfect guards you can get the high rarity ones, which is like 8 a piece, or you can get the low ones, which are like 4 a piece or 5. And then of course we get whatever grade 2 and grade 1, or grade 0 they have that are hollow. But anyway, Vanguard doesn't really run you much. The highest I've ever seen a deck for Vanguard is between 150 to 200. And that's if they're. I think the 200 one is if they're SP. 150 max is probably if everything's like RR, like triple rare. That's it. Yu-Gi-Oh on the other hand, that costs us money. Burning Abyss right now, I've heard there's a core. I think it's the core. That's $300. I think it's just a core, if I'm correct, or it's the whole deck. And I think sometimes I think some of them are more, maybe 500. I don't know, but $500? Are you kidding me? Like, I can understand. Like, I'll drop 150 for a top tier deck. And the thing is, when I'm dropping 150 for that deck, it's still gonna be good, no matter what. There's a really old deck, Magic Lord Blaster for Vanguard, that even though break rides and reverse and all this shit is out, it's somehow making it's still making its way to not only locals but championships, worlds, all that. It's weird. This old ass deck is still you know somewhat is showing appearance at these tournaments, and on top of that, it's close to topping, or not like that close, like I don't know, like top 10, maybe like top 25, which is still good for an old ass deck. Um, Yugi, on the other hand, you need a top tier deck. You need one. Without it, you're gonna get murked. If anybody remembers the Dragon Ruler, you know, whole thing, everybody ran Dragon Rulers. The whole thing, they did a chart where it was 65% Dragon Rulers, something amount of percent Prophecies. There was another. Mermails was there too. Those were the three decks, and then they had like a little bit of Fire Fist, and then they had other. You need a top tier deck just to play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, and even then, you need to drop money on these cards. The only thing I don't like about Yu-Gi-Oh is the ban list. That's the only reason why I'm not ever going back to Yu-Gi-Oh. Is for the ban list. And everybody who plays Yu-Gi-Oh can agree with me on this. You pay $30 on Vanity's Emptiness. You run 3 of them. That's 90 right there. Maybe a little bit less depending on who you're buying from. If the ban list comes in like, this card's doing pretty good. Let's put it to 1. That card price drops. And what are you left with? Nothing. You're left with nothing. You spent $90 on a card that was only good for a single format. While if you spend 150 on this in Vanguard, like on let's say I spent 150 on Dragonic Overlord Rebirth, 150 on them. That deck is still gonna be good regardless. It's still gonna be good. It's not gonna be like, oh man, I lost this and this card. This deck's shit now. Like with Yu-Gi-Oh. With Gear Gears. Oh, Gear went to 1. The deck's not all that good. Just because of that one card. Now with Vanguard, you're gonna have I'm gonna have my 4 break raids. I'm gonna have my 4 rebirths. Their price may drop a little bit, but they're still gonna be expensive. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, shit like fucking. Remember when the Abyss Mega was $100? I remember when I pulled that bitch. It was unlimited, but it was still fucking $100. It was that fucking hyped. It's kind of like almost like Dante was. Dante was close to getting 100. It stopped like at 90, I think. But who remembers that shit when it was $100 for 1 card? You spent $300 on 3 cards. $300 for 3 cards? You don't even have the whole fucking deck. With $300, I can buy, I don't know, let me see, a Perfect Riser deck, a Machining deck, and these are all low tier decks, but they're still fun. I don't know, an Oracle Think Tank deck, it'd probably be like, I don't know, the Ride Chain. It could buy a Spike Brothers deck, could buy myself some pizza, some chicken. I'm just playing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna order some pizza tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, besides the point. Yeah, so that's my thing on Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't like the prices at all. That's the only reason why I don't want to come back at all. Is because of that. Honestly, I picked up another game. I did stop Yu-Gi-Oh to do Vanguard, but then I heard about this game called Buddy Fight, and I know it's been out for a good while, and I finally heard about it. I started watching the anime, and then it got me into the game. It's weird. I don't know. But it's a pretty cool game, and I'm actually enjoying it. Hopefully, it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh at all, but it doesn't feel like, because by Bushiroad, the people who made Vanguard, so more than likely, it's not gonna be like Yu-Gi-Oh. It's gonna be like Vanguard, where the prices of these cards are only quite gonna drop a little bit, unless a reprint comes out or something like that. But other than that, it's fine. Um, yeah, like I said, that's the only thing I don't like about Yu-Gi-Oh, prices. And then the community wise, we do. I really can't say Vanguard has the best community, because in every community for Magic, Mega Man, really, uh, Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard, Buddy Fight, you're gonna have those assholes. It's inevitable. You can't stop it. They're gonna have those guys. So just go with the flow. Um, Let me see. So we covered the money. We covered the community. We covered the how when they started. Um, for Vanguard being out for a short amount of time, it has actually grown. Really, it has grown over the years. Even though Bushiroad is pushing all this crap towards us because we're behind a season from Japan, even then it's fine. But the thing about Vanguard is, I'm in a group called North America, Vanguard, and it's a really good group. I recommend you guys to check it out. I'll leave a link down below. I recommend, if you guys are into Vanguard, check it out. It's a really cool group. I'm always getting help from the group, honestly, because there's a lot of decks I don't know about. I know about it, like what, Spike Brothers, um, occasional Grand Blue. I know about Beast Deities real well now because I've been playing with them. Um, I'm more of like an older deck person, so like Ezos, Nercon, like Vermilion. I'm good with. Um, so yeah, it's a really good group. Like I said, I'll leave the description down below so you guys can check it out if you guys are into it. At the same time, for Yu-Gi-Oh, you guys should check out this group I've been in for a really long time. It's called United Duelist of Yu-Gi-Oh, or UDY for short. That's a really amazing group too. I've been in this group for the longest. I've been doing trades, selling stuff on both these sites. I'm well known on both sites. Um, these two sites will help you a lot if you want to, get into a game. I'm not saying, hey, don't play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh because it's too much money. Don't do it. No, I'm not saying that. This is just my opinion on why I'm not playing it, and why, probably other people are feeling the same way too. If you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, by all means, go ahead and play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's your business. I'm not gonna say, hey, put a gun to your face and, hey, I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Vanguard. No, I'm just playing. But like I said, I'm not discouraging anybody from playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not saying Vanguard is the superior um, card game race, whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying, in my opinion, that Yu-Gi-Oh is, money, 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 money. I think I have to play for the fucking Chicago Bears or the fucking Miami Heat just to fucking, I think, play Yu-Gi-Oh. No, I'm just playing. But, no, if you guys do want to play Vanguard or Yu-Gi-Oh, I will leave the description down below of these two groups on Facebook. And, join the group. Of course, there's some rules you gotta follow. But in any Facebook group that wants to be, protected, um, you know, that's how it is. But like I said, anyway, guys, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Should be having a deck profile soon on a couple of decks, like my Beast Deities, my Nerd Commies, and I will have a Buddy Fight deck profile coming out soon as well. And catch you guys later. See y'all later. Good night.